And we're live. Hey, welcome back everybody to Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Sonic. He's a hedgehog.
Wow, Sonic.
I know, right? Who would have ever guessed that? Hey. I'm Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. Chaos had 6 of the Chaos Emeralds, but I still defeated him. Eggman was trying to slip away when his monster was defeated, so I jumped off the deck to grab him, but I just missed. I woke up to find myself near these strange ruins. Then a mysterious light appeared and led me into them. Maybe, Sonic, or maybe a mysterious light appeared and you booked it in the opposite direction to head back to Station Square.
True.
Eh. Well, let's see. What should we do to begin with? I don't know. Let's go fuck with the chows briefly.
Let's go.
Yeah. I probably closed out with messing with them last time, although I don't remember, but so we won't spend too much time with them, but a little bit of chow time isn't a bad thing. It has been a little while since we last hung out with these guys. Hello, little chow. Which chow is this, anyway?
I guess it's koala.
It's Velvet.
Oh, it's not.
Yep, this is Velvet.
Those are always have the,
What was that?
True. Looks nothing like the deer in my house.
Indeed. How do I get it to up like that? And of course, here's Lemon.
Lemon.
Yep, the rabbit chow. They're cute little things. Oh, hey, there's a bird in here. Oop. Well, that's not what I meant to do. It is so finicky to interact with things without just flinging myself at 100 miles an hour somewhere.
There's the bird up.
Yeah. There we go. This chow seems to be bird associated. There you go. Oh, that's Koala. Hi, Koala. Yeah. Cute chows. Oh wait, there's another bird. Oh wait, no, that's just the used up bird. Here's a metal chow. There we go. Surprisingly difficult to get them at an angle where you can actually see them. Let's feed one of the chows this fruit that's on the ground. Sure, this chow can have it. Oh, it's chows.
Yeah.
They sure are happy little critters, aren't they?
True.
It ate the whole thing. Yeah. Yep, for now that's enough with the chows, but we will certainly return for more chow before the end of the day, I'm certain. I don't remember if we talked to all the people at Station Square last time. Do you guys remember if I did that before we stopped?
I don't know if you said it's bigger than that or not. Just talking to some people that seem too familiar that you can just,
Indeed.
move on.
My husband's an adventurer. He's probably still at the Mystic Ruins. I wonder if he's found any ancient artifacts yet. Don't necessarily recognize that one, but it's bland enough that it's very possible I just missed it. Dad's home. Dad's back. This is great. This is my wonderful daughter. She keeps me young and optimistic, no matter how old I get. That feels familiar. I never thought I'd see a ship falling from the sky, or even one flying for that matter. That definitely feels like familiar dialogue. There sure is a lot going on in this town. Yeah, I probably have read their messages. They talk
Yeah, the news person, they probably have like a different dialogue if I had to guess.
Yeah, trying to. They're probably one of the hardest people to talk to, I swear to God. Did you see it? Did you? Robotnik's flying fortress fell into the ocean. The city is in danger. Saved. How's that for a headline? Yeah, even that seems pretty familiar, so I probably did indeed talk to all these people. Well, I know I need to go off to Tails Land, because everything new appeared in Tails Land. On to the train we go. Mystic Ruins Adventure Field. Thought for a second the music wasn't gonna load. But pretty sure up this way is where the new stuff was. Not that way, because that's the ice caves. It's a Sonic adventure. Alright, yeah, this is the area that opened up when Eggman's ship crashed. I don't think I went this way yet. Let's see what's down here. Oh, it's an action stage.
Sonic would have an adventure.
Wait, did I do this stage already? This seems familiar. Ow. Oh well. We'll get back into the game by doing this, even if I have done it before. Certainly doesn't...
You have done it.
Yep. Doesn't hurt to do an adventure. After all, this is a Sonic adventure. Wait, what does that button do? Oh, I see what it does. Good job, Sonic. That's a dead...
I guess this really was a Sonic adventure 1997.
Yeah.
Wow.
I keep forgetting that this game came out the year after I was born. That was a long time ago. Ow. Well, I probably shouldn't hit that dude, is what I'm learning. Hey, it's a lion. Oh wow, I got flung. Ow. You big flaming asshole. Probably the challenge for this level is to get 50 rings, because I'm pretty sure that's always the challenge on second playthrough, so I should probably try to make sure I'm actually collecting rings. And not getting hit if I can help it. Oh, hey, it's animals. Is that a fucking gorilla?
Probably.
Wow.
I didn't see it. Oh yeah, that's a gorilla, I think.
These levels are
All
cool.
the animals in this game have to be super tiny, so it's just a tiny gorilla.
Yeah, a tiny gorilla. Wow, I fell all the way back down. I must say, they did a pretty good job for this being such an early outing in 3D when it comes to, you know, platformers and stuff. Certainly, it's not easy to do a 3D platformer justice back then.
Yeah, a lot of people argue about whether, you know, Sonic's sort of transition to 3D was rough or not, but I think the idea... I think the reason people argue that it was a rough transition is honestly purely because the ports suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you played this on the Dreamcast or, you know, used a mod to change it to be more like the Dreamcast version, which is what we're doing, then you get the perfect experience as was intended by the developers. But if you played it on, like, I don't know, a Nintendo console or just the default Steam port without any mods, you're going to come away from that experience thinking that this game was, you know, terrible and everyone's wearing nostalgia glasses.
That is certainly fair. A lot of ports just are not good at capturing the lifeblood of the original.
Yeah, it's a shame. Oh, a lot is different about the port.
What's in this hole?
There is a glitch. There is a very infamous glitch where you just, like, clip into the wall and fall to the floor on, like, I think the first level. It does not happen on the original version. It is only a thing in the port.
Oh, I see the problem.
And yet everyone points to that to be like, look, this game sucks.
Yeah, that might be a little unfair. Oh, fuck. Well, there goes all the rings I collected. And there goes another ring.
I mean, has Sonic ever had a good port? I'm starting to think that there's never been a good official port for any Sonic game.
Probably not.
I mean, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Origins, Sonic Colors Ultimate. You know, that these are the reasons I don't trust, like, ports or remakes from the Sonic series anymore.
Wait, how did I not lose my rings to that? I clearly took damage. I got a vibration and Sonic went, bah. What was that? What'd you guys say?
I was gonna let him go. Yeah.
I still didn't hear Umbra.
Shield.
Oh. Well, that time I did.
And another one, which is why and how he lost your rings.
That is fair.
Yeah, you know when, like, you have a big green bubble around you, that's called a shield.
You know, you have a good point. Well, I am doing this level somewhat as a
You were doing
warm-up.
so well at the start of the level.
I was, wasn't I? One ring in that box? What the fuck? Why even have it as a ring box if you're just gonna give me one ring?
Again, I think it's one of the random ones that gives you random rings.
Ah, that is fair.
Why they allow it to find?
What did you say, Amber?
Yeah.
They allow it to find.
Because random.
Okay, but you can set how random.
Yeah, I think it's like one of several values, because you don't get like some weird number like 13, so I'm guessing it's like 1, 5, 10, 20.
That is fair. Wait, what the hell is this? That's my death is what that is.
Prisoner of some kind.
That is fair. This level is surprisingly death-themed. Between all the gravestones and the screams of the music track.
True.
Oh, fuck.
That was incredibly smart.
Yeah, I know, right? Good job, Peter. Aren't I clever?
Very.
Yeah, I have tried to get back into... Oh, well, that might be a bit of a problem. Well, I certainly did not achieve my goal. Nine.
Hey,
Yeah, not my finest work. Not my finest work.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's not the biggest deal. It's not like that's a goal I actually need to accomplish right now. But, you know, I guess I got some practice with being Sonic again. Which is good because the level up here will probably be harder, I would bet. There's part of me that halfway wonders if this isn't the final level, just because of the way the story's been leading up to this, but we'll see. Ooh, big green crystal. Hang on, what am I supposed to do with this? Huh. I was expecting all I needed to do was, like, just enter something, but there's a weird crystal. Huh, is there something else?
Weird crystal.
There's some other thing I can interact with around here. Maybe another way to enter or something.
No, I could be wrong, but I think there's a name for the green crystal.
Chaos Emerald, probably.
Close enough.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to interact with this. Huh. I don't see anything else around here I can interact with either. That's very confusing. This might be another case of go back to town and talk to the townsfolk until one of them has a hint for me that's actually useful.
Wasn't the temple somewhere else?
Was it?
Because you were, like, lost in the big jungle for a while. And then you got to Station Square or whatever it's called.
You know, you might be right. This may not have actually been.
To the left. A little behind you now.
You think over here?
I saw a door or a gate.
I think that's...
Isn't that
Yeah, it's,
the level?
yeah, I think that's the level I was just in.
Oh, you flew back around like that.
Yeah, maybe there's something else in here. You know, I don't remember for sure, but maybe I just went the wrong way and it was the other route that I wanted to go back at Station Square Station. Like over this way, there's more tunnels and stuff. Maybe it's just been long enough that I'm forgetting that something over here opened up. This still makes no goddamn sense. Don't know where else I would go, though, at this point. Okay, so it doesn't feel like it's over here. Oh, I think I just remember a third spot. Like, over this way. Yeah, this cart. I bet this is what it was.
Oh.
I forgot about that cart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely where I'm actually supposed to be.
Yeah, this is the place we were before.
I entered a jungle that never ends. Oh, but it's cool. I'm not sure that that makes it cool, my dude. That seems slightly dangerous, honestly. What the hell is this cave? There's a little spot up there. Probably one of those metal thingies that I'm supposed to collect. Probably a good place to use this thing. And I failed. I'm not sure exactly what the best way to approach this would be.
You don't have a skill for it yet?
Honestly, I might not. It doesn't really look like there's a way to launch myself high enough to make that happen. Certainly not a bad guess, Umbra.
Those my gamer instincts kick in.
That is true. The Umbra instincts. There's a river. Huh, there's like a little platformy thing over here. What is this set piece about?
Is that a bed?
What's that?
Is that a bed?
A bin. Oh, a bed. You know, I think it might be. Also, it looks like there's something beneath the bed, but I can't be entirely sure. Huh, the game lets me sort of push on this, although it also doesn't seem to actually do anything when I do that. Weird.
Plot device for later?
Very potentially. Beginning to wonder if I'm actually as close to finishing this game as I thought I was. Is this the same guy I saw earlier? I've been in the jungle for months, and my wife is in Station Square. I am lonely without her. Okay, so yeah, that's a different dude. You should go back home, dude.
But wasn't there like an NPC who was like, oh, my husband is an explorer?
Oh my god, you're right. That probably is the same person. Well, I mean, not the same person. I mean, his wife.
Yeah. When I say same person, I mean same person being mentioned.
Yeah, that does make a lot more sense. No, married people, once they say their vows, they become the same person.
Indeed.
Okay, now I need to figure out how to get to the central complex again.
Sounds like a complex problem.
Indeed. Ah, here it is. That's a great joke, by the way.
Apartment complex? It's quite simple to me, really.
This appears to be where we're going. This is almost certainly the next level. Yep, Lost World Action Stage. Go to the center of the ruins. Thanks, game. I would never guessed to do that if it weren't for your insight. Oh, this is kind of cool. Nifty, even.
Yeah.
Water's supposed to be down.
Seems so. Who would have ever guessed that hedgehogs weren't the best swimmers? that's fun. Nice and fast and hedgehoggy. Oh, fuck. This definitely feels like a section of the game that is a bit difficult to do fast and must be difficult to speed run. Wow.
Probably.
Umbra states that he will be muting himself for dinner, so we will see Umbra again later. Ow. Okay, there are definitely some places where the 3D is a little rough, but overall it's cool.
I mean, I could have told you there were spikes back there.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't trying to get back there. It's just what I thought I was doing and what I was actually doing were two different things. There are times where it can be a little difficult to control as well as one would like. Where is this taking me? Camera's certainly not terribly helpful in this vicinity. Ah, interesting. A door that I need to activate 3 buttons for. Umbra says, I'll still be here providing witty commentary, just in text. That is fair.
What?
Oh, I see. Every time I do hit one of those buttons, the layer of this place that I'm on raises.
I was gonna say, because I haven't played this game since I was a kid, I've like...
What?
I've seen like a ton of these random videos and whatnot, a ton of these set pieces, but I never really got the context as to what you do in that room. So it's interesting, you know, finally getting that context as an adult.
That is fair. You ready to see Sonic die a bunch of times?
I was not ready, but
we've reached our first actually difficult Sonic section.
wow.
Button. Okay. I missed the train, I see, so I gotta wait for the train to come back. There it is. Alright. Presumably, if I just stay on this thing, all will be well in the world eventually. The camera is not helping. Okay, we're back here. It's gonna play the little... Yeah, it's gonna play the little cutscene again. Okay, let's see if I can avoid dying this time. No guarantees, of course. Alright, I need to get back on the train, so to speak. There we go. Short little distance for that one. I don't like how there's just spikes hanging there. Is that gonna try and crush me? Yes, it did. My god, my timing was god-awful, though. Even being aware of what was going to happen, I still fucked it over really badly.
Ooh.
Come on, Trigger. It's like a flop. Whew. This whole set piece and section is a little terrifying. It requires a lot of precision to do right. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Well,
as soon as you jumped, I was like, oh no.
it felt like I was about to slip off of it. I was trying to correct myself. Of course, I only made it worse in so doing. Nothing new there, really. This is definitely something I feel very conflicted about. I like the idea of this set piece, and I think it looks really cool. And at the same time, I kind of don't enjoy it.
It's a little bit janky.
Yeah, no kidding.
way worse on, like, you know, the other console ports.
Oh, almost certainly. This feels like the kind of thing you die 1,000 times to. I mean, not that there's any guarantee I won't die 1,000 times to it. I might.
I think you got this. I believe in you.
I appreciate the belief. We will see, though. Green. Okay, we're back to this part. Rings. Not that the rings are doing me much good when it comes to insta-kill obstacles. Okay, we're gonna wait till its cycle is over and its head is back here. It seems the head is the safest part to stand on. Speaking of, there's its head. Camera. Oh, what was that?
I said welcome back, bro.
Welcome back. Yeah, the fire guy got me. I do not like those fire guys. I don't have a very strong sense of how to deal with them without getting hit.
Presumably don't get hit by the fireballs.
That's fair.
Not like I'm concrete shoes or what?
Oh, Uber's just saying, like, how Sonic just sinks to the bottom instantly. There's no swimming or anything. It's like that. It's just like, welp, Sonic's going down.
I mean, Sonic can't swim, so, like, what concrete shoes matter?
Well, I mean, the reference is to the fact that if you had concrete shoes on, which was a real way that the Mafia used to dispose of some people that were, like, you know, targets of
theirs.
theirs.
That's not necessarily true, and that there hasn't really been any Mafia that, you know, regularly used that form of execution.
Well, if that's the case, I've never heard of that, but I'll believe you. But regardless, I do think that's what Umbra was referencing. Did I press the button? Yes, I did.
Not normally, even if you can't swim, well, I wouldn't know because I also can't swim.
That's indeed fair. Well, I don't know if I don't know if this is an okay place for me to be, but I'm at least not dead, you know?
Sorry to hear that. What?
Umbra said that you can't swim.
No, I mean, I've just never really, you know, been in a large enough body of water to really care.
Surprisingly enough, that is recoverable. I'm kind of astounded, frankly.
That is good.
Not jumping on this guy now. We're too close to its tail. Okay, button. Hey, it's the green one. For some reason I thought I was further along than that, but oh well. The most important thing is that I'm not dead. Which it certainly seemed for a moment there that I was going to be, you know? Decent enough timing to grab on. Okay, we'll get off here.
That's probably significantly smarter.
Yeah. I really have no idea how I'm supposed to deal with this guy. Like, how the hell does one hit him? I guess like that. I guess I wait... Yeah, I guess the idea is to wait for his fireballs to circle round to the point where they are, all round him and not further out. Okay, so... the switch I want is over there, and I'm over here, and this is actually where I need to end up going, ultimately. So I need to get back on Snake Man. And then I want to get off up here. Yep, right here. There we go. All three are lit, and the door has opened. Now I just have to get back on the snake and get back over there, which might be a little difficult. Okay, got on. I just have to get off at the right spot. Which, at least now that Fireman is gone, this should be a little easier.
Fireman, wow.
Yeah. Sounds like a Mega Man character or something.
It probably is.
Almost certainly. I'm sure if CC were here, she'd be able to tell us. But CC is not available just yet. Yep, I see one of those firemen, for that matter. Wait, what? Alright, so my thought process on how to hit those guys isn't quite right. What? Oh, it's a mirror puzzle. I was trying to interact with the mirror. I may have failed. No comment.
Why do you keep doing this?
I mean, it's not intentional. If you think I'm doing this for the gits and the shiggles, you're wrong. Okay, we're not gonna be fast. We're gonna take this slow, which is antithetical to Sonic's existence, but we are going to be slow. Hi, Elephant Man. Oh, hey, a shelf of some sort. So we're just going to go to the end of the ruin first and just scope out what's happening here. Okay, so, yeah, I can move these around. I'm not entirely sure what allowed me to interact with it before that didn't let me interact with it later. I'm also struggling a little bit to figure out what the button is to stop interacting with it. Okay, game, how do I stop interacting with this mirror?
And last time it seemed to stop when you pointed in the right direction.
Oh. Well, I did not pick up on that, because it happened too
You also
quick.
didn't seem to pick up on the fact that you started interacting with it the first time.
You're correct, it just kinda happened. I didn't even see it when I started interacting with it. It wasn't until after I started interacting with it that I actually saw it. Okay, so I do get the impression I want to go ahead and actually interact with the mirrors then. So let's head back to the first one. Sorry, folks, it may take a moment for me to figure out what the hell's happening.
I think you made this harder for yourself.
Probably true. Alright, I seem to have made the game happy. Also, I would not call this a proper mirror puzzle. I just seem to be supposed to be interacting with the mirrors and then aiming them in the right direction. So I retract my previous statement.
I also get the impression you may have broken it.
Possibly, but, you know...
Because I don't think it's supposed to be darker than before you did.
You know, that's probably true.
I'm guessing that there are, like, probably certain light groups that, like, you toggle between when you do the mirror thing correctly, but by doing it out of order, you deactivated all the ones you already did and activated the first one. But since you already interacted with the mirrors, you're no longer able to change the later ones.
Probably true. Wouldn't surprise me at all if I just kind of fucked the duck with this. I've already done this one. Okay, I've already interacted with that one. Oh well, so long as I do it right, and by that I mean I complete it, that's the main thing I care about. Wait, what? What does the game want from me? It looks like there's just a really big gap here. I'm gonna guess that this is probably the result of doing the mirrors, and I'm missing a mirror. Because I don't think I could possibly make it across that gap.
How come?
Looks too far.
Too far for what?
Sonic to jump across. I'm guessing you disagree.
Not with the statement you provided. Sure, technically it is too far to jump across. You are correct in that assessment.
You might be able to tell I have no idea how that mechanic actually works.
You're probably supposed to point it at the mirror, not everything around it.
Well, I'm trying right there and it wasn't taking, it just sort of randomly decided to.
Okay. I think that's better than just doing sweeping motions around it.
I assumed I'd misunderstood what I needed to do and that I was supposed to aim it at something else that I couldn't see. Annoyingly finicky, that.
I think you have to, like, imagine that there's a crosshair in the center of your screen. I think you're always aiming too high whenever you're missing it.
Very potentially. I'm not good at picturing crosshairs when a game doesn't provide them.
Well, I don't mean literal crosshair, I'm just saying with the center of the screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not good at figuring out where the center of my screen is without some indicator of it. Okay, I lit that. Got rid of him. Already have that one. Back this way. Okay. And then over here. And I'm back to this spot. And it doesn't seem like even doing all the mirrors and in the proper order that actually accomplished anything. Am I supposed to do, like, this thingy? Yes, that was what I was actually supposed to do. Okay, fair enough.
I was starting to worry that you'd, like, forgotten your abilities, so I was gonna have to explain it.
I wasn't expecting them to require that there, and I was kind of scared that if I misjudged and it was even further than that ability would take me, I'd just fall off and die and have to restart.
I mean, that would be really mean if they were to do something like that to you.
Yeah, but, like, if it were the case that a platform appears if you did the mirror thing and I just missed a mirror thing, then I would deserve it. Oh, hey, a boulder.
I don't know about that. I disagree as someone who cares about game design.
That is fair. Run, Sonic, run. Okay, that was a fun little bit. I like that. Yeah, this level's pretty neat, even if it is certainly by far and away the hardest one we've seen yet.
Got a lot of elephant penguins in your pocket.
I really do. I'm gonna have to turn those in for chows later.
Then one of them will probably just start looking straight up like an elephant.
Probably true.
But that's chow for you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, a gorilla. Oh, hey, rings. I want rings. Only 5, though. Gross. Huh, I'm able to keep pressing this. I can push it back and forth. Well, how do I know where I'm supposed to have it? I guess I'll have to scout the room out better before I can learn that much. Some of these enemies are a little hard to dodge.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I looked up the, like, cement shoes thing, and I don't think that. But according to this article, at least, that was never a thing.
Interesting.
I think it's one of those things where, like, one, like, crime writer wrote about it, and then suddenly every other crime writer decided to write about the same thing.
That would make sense. Right, so that platform
I know
being...
there has been one case of it happening, but it wasn't tied to any particular mob. And let's be honest, if you were a mob boss wanting to kill someone, would you really wait 2 hours for the cement to dry?
That is fair. That is a very good point. Okay, that seems to be what the game wants from me. Of course, now the question is, where do I go? Maybe up here? I'm not sure if I can quite reach, though. That might be a place for my circle ability again. I know there is a way, because in some parts of the game, it's required me to do it, where it lets me get some altitude with that. Does not seem like it's letting me on... Oh, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb, never mind. I didn't...
I thought that was like a purely horizontal move, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like, what about, like, the very first time it shows up, like, in the sewer, there is an instance there where, like, you need to go up a hole, and doing that is what gets you up the hole.
Ring trail, yes.
Wait, what?
Rings is hard. Huh?
Wait, did the rings really affect how that works? I don't think I ever picked up on that.
You didn't?
I didn't, no. I just assumed that, you know, it was just guiding me, like, that's telling me where to go.
No, it makes you go through, like, a trail of rings.
Huh, I did not know that. Oh, god damn it, Rick.
Really?
Yeah, I assumed that that was just, like, a guide thing to tell me where to go. God damn it. This thing is finicky as all hell.
Your timing is impeccable.
Mm-hmm. Need to get that ring up. Well, I can't get that ring back. It's gone. Are there any other rings in this room? Okay, there are some over here. Yeah, now you can watch me struggle. Really? I thought I was away from that. I thought I would be okay there.
I kind of wonder what could be up here if it's so hard to get up.
Yeah. Goodbye, Sonic. I messed you up. Well, for one thing, I'm assuming it's the way forward, so I kind of have to do it.
Is it?
I mean, I don't see any other way forward.
What? Okay.
Hey, I'm not as familiar with this game as you are. I'm gonna make some mistakes and not know about some things.
What familiarity are we talking about? I played this game as like a fucking toddler.
I mean, that's fair. I assume that from the way you were talking that there were instances where you've seen, like, YouTubers playing through sections of this before, or even just...
No, I've seen, like, brief, like, clips of set pieces. Like, I've seen these rooms before, but I've never seen someone go through any of them start to finish.
That is fair.
I'm more just going off the fact that the game has told you where to go 3 times now.
That is fair. Maybe I should stop and actually see what it says. Use the switch to light up the wall panels. I mean, I have. It's not revealed anything to me when I did.
Bruh,
You've gotta be joking right here.
I wish I was, Grayson.
Did you read the bold messages?
Okay, I'll read the other message again. Use the switch to light up the wall panels. Yes, you can walk on those panels with lit. I mean, they're on top.
Why did you just check out after the first one?
I don't know. Oh. That's what they meant. You'll have to forgive me, this is not what I was expecting it to let me do.
I mean, when the game tells you that, that's what happens.
Well, look. I mean, I can't really show it off anymore, but, like, beforehand, you could, like, sort of walk on the tiny little bit on the side of these. I thought it was basically telling me I could do that, which didn't seem to be very effective when I tried to do it before.
Oh, so wait, it's not that you weren't reading it, it's that you were, like, didn't know what it meant by walk on them?
I was completely misinterpreting it, yes.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that was not clear.
Yeah, I thought that it was basically telling me, oh, you could stand on the side of it. Like, great. I can stand on the side of it. Where the fuck am I supposed to go from there if I can stand on the side of it? I assumed that the point of that, then, was that there was a position in which they could be placed where standing on the side of them would be useful if I could get up to the top of that one section I was struggling with earlier. I was just
at least you got it now.
Yeah, I was just massively misinterpreting what the game wanted from me.
Are you gonna see those again, or is that just like a one-room gimmick?
Probably just a one-room gimmick, I would bet. Oh, never mind.
I stand corrected.
Wait, are we sure this isn't the same room?
It might be, but I'm in a different part of it now. I don't like that they've got it a getting over it situation with this room, though, where, if I fall, I have to do everything again.
Don't fall.
I'll do my best, but no guarantees. Okay, the rings are telling me to go down here. Okay, well, that is pretty obvious what it wants from me. Okay, yeah, you're right, Grayson. That does indeed do what you said that it did. And that's a lot more evident when there's that long of a coin or a ring trail.
True, I mean, the first one that you did it on is probably like twice the length of the one that you can do without rings.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Yep. Sonic's following the red thing. What's this? Says Sonic. Presumably that's chaos. That's a good question. Huh, interesting. Just like a vision, a teleportation to the past, some other dimension. A bunch of different things this could be. Are those dead chows? That's sad.
They better not be.
Well, they look pretty dead. Poor chows. What is that expression? That feels like a vision. What is Eggman up to, that bastard? What an asshole Eggman is.
What a jerk.
I know, right? What are all these? Huh. Well, I don't see anything I can do with them just yet. It appears like we're back outside the ruins, which isn't terribly surprising, all things considered. Okay, I see something over there. That's almost certainly where Eggman is. So let's head over that way.
With all the stage lights.
That's such an Eggman move. Yeah.
I'm never the kind of person to be low-key about something.
No kidding. Yeah, we got a new Eggman area. Is that fucking, Robo-Sonic?
Robo-Sonic?
Metal
How
Sonic.
dare you?
Is that fucking Metal Robo-Sonic?
Close enough, I'll kill you.
Hey, it's a lights out puzzle. Ah, I think I've already kind of buggered it, though. These are always annoying. Once you mess them up, they're... Hang on, is there a reset button? Maybe just leaving and coming back would reset it. Doesn't seem like... Okay, well, we're in for the long haul, then. These usually are set up so that there's a nice solution if you can see it at first, but I did not recognize what we were doing quick enough. Never mind, there we go. Hang on. Oh, wait, it's... Wrong state. Oh, well, at least it seems like it's pretty easy to go from all off to all on. There we go.
Relatively easy for a lights out puzzle.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a relatively good lights out puzzle. Is this another level? What is this? The game didn't, like, tell me that it's a zone, so I'm a little bit confused by that.
Didn't it?
If it did, I missed it.
It had like the screen that has like the name of the stage, like the number telling you what stage it is. I think it's 10.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So I guess I just missed it.
There's also a timer in the top left, which is time you get through the stages.
That is true. Okay, so I can't just get through those lasers. So what do I need to... What is that, Umbra? Is there yeah, I mean, there is something shooting them, but it doesn't seem like I can home it. Never mind, I can. I just did it wrong.
It doesn't seem like I could...
I just... I thought I tried that before and got hurt doing it, but I guess I just did it wrong before.
So good at this game,
I'm so good at it, including Sonic Adventures.
I know. Umbra is the Sonic Adventure.
Maybe the real Sonic Adventure was the friends made along the way.
Maybe it was. Maybe the real Sonic Adventure was Sonic died in a black, dark pit. Come on, Sonic, you can do it. Yeah, Sonic time. Sonic's getting spun around in funnels.
Is that what he says before Sonic City?
What was that?
Yeah, Sonic time.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's just Sonic's go-to statement about himself.
Also, at that last segment, I feel like the reason Sonic warned kids not to try riding washing machines is because he has experience from that level.
Yeah, no kidding. Sonic learned just how horrible tumble drying is. Just think, not only can Sonic not swim, he can't tumble dry either.
Incredible.
I know, right?
The majority is you think he'd be perfect for it.
I know, right? Wait.
He could probably stand up inside the washing machine and still fit.
Trying to figure out what the timing the game wants for me here is. I don't want to go plummeting to my death, but I feel like there's a very decent chance that I will do exactly that. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be. However, I did plummet to my death there. This game is hard.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
Yeah, I am getting towards the harder levels at this point, so I suppose it shouldn't surprise me too much that I am struggling more than I used to. Okay, where does the game... Yeah, but where does the game want me to go from here, is the real question. Do I go on those jump pads to the left? It seems difficult to get all the way over there. That might be what the game wants. Oh, no, that's where I came from.
I mean, you're on a platform that has an extra life, so I assume that's just a bonus platform that you're on.
Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go there, and I want to be on that platform again. Probably the easiest way to do this is to go back down here and repeat the last few platforms. Yeah, I didn't realize that that was a non-required platform. The game didn't make that super clear to me, honestly.
Well, it had an extra life on it.
You know, that is true. But I didn't see any other platforms I could go on. And that's probably because I didn't need any more platforms. One of the ones I already had was the platform I needed to be on. Hey, the game just gave me an extra life and it wasn't an optional platform.
Well, yeah, but it was in a hallway. There's a difference.
True. Okay, I assumed if that opened up, that's where the game wanted me to go, but apparently not. And that's what I get for assuming, I suppose. Okay. Onwards. Maybe I'll live this time. Maybe.
I believe you.
Okay, so let me scope this room out a little bit. Oh, wait, I don't want to stand still for long. Okay. Oh, no. Did I just yeah, I just messed up. I was not supposed to do that. I was trying to get back to the edges of the room before the platform disappeared. I was trying to home in on that guy. And that just bad on my part. Yeah, there we go. Up here. Okay, I need a platform to lower. And there we go. And now back up here. So I'm guessing when I press that button, I just want to stay in the center then. Since everything else I tried has definitely not worked right. Yeah, all there is to really do is press this button, stay in the center, and hope for the best. Okay, yeah, that's what I was supposed to do all along. Man, was I making that more complicated than necessary.
It was a bit strange.
Yeah, that was a weird set piece. They did not make clear what they wanted from me there at all.
It's like, I want to be fair to games whenever possible, but like, why does it need to have that open up and then the platform shoot up instead of the platform shooting up first?
Yeah, that was confusing. I assumed that everything was about to fall out from underneath myself and that I was going to fall into a pit and die, so I thought I needed to react. Okay, got some rings. We're back in business. Now we're down here. Oh, hey, more rings. Sure, I'll take more rings. I avoid the spike balls and immediately hit these fuckers. Head out here. Grab all these rings. Good enough. Now where does it want me to go from here? Do I go to the center? Yes. Oh, that's a fun little thing.
Of course, Eggman couldn't just build a normal flying elevator.
I was literally going to say basically the same sentence.
That's...
Like, Eggman would just build a normal elevator.
No, definitely not. We're talking about Eggman. He doesn't do normal. He does Eggman.
True. Also, of course, when, you know, Steve says he'll be here 30 minutes to an hour, it's going to be at least an hour and 10 minutes.
That is true. What else would you expect?
No point.
Like, this is one of the reasons why she told us just to get started and not wait on her, because, you know, we would be probably have been here a while if we did. What the fuck are these?
That's good, but the updates.
Seems good. Yeah, I killed all the weird pink that... Oh, there's more of them. Never mind.
I think we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Oh well, at least it was fun. I got to do such a large chain of homing attacks. You never get to do that many homing attacks in a row. Oh, I don't like these. This makes me scared I'm gonna fall. Whew. The fact that I'm still alive is astounding, and I am very happy for it. Where the hell am I? Wait, what? There has to be something up there, right? I'm just not doing something right. There's no way this would be here if not. Okay, I just needed to not have control of that situation. Just let it do itself. Oh, hey, there's more of these fuckers.
So many of them.
You know what those things are called, Grayson?
No clue. Here, I'll look it up.
Sure, do it. Ah, I've not died in a while. Okay, the humor of that is not lost on me. This is why you don't say things like, "Oh, huh, I've not died in a while." I like how I didn't even, like, just jump wrong there. I just fucking dive-bombed off the level. Good job, Peter. Okay, I probably just want to jump on these. Well, that loaded in kind of weirdly, but sure. Alright, there's more of the pink
Apparently
fucker.
it's a B.
A what?
B.
B-E-E?
B-E-A-T.
Oh, a beat. Weird. I mean, that is what I'm doing to them. I am beating them. My god, the number of animals I'm getting today is insane.
Did you just collect an offering?
Wait, I did? What?
Oh, I don't think so.
That doesn't sound like an
Yeah,
animal.
Another animal, I can tell you what it was.
Well, we'll see when I, collect another animal.
I'll probably just destroy it instantly.
I'm a destructive hedgehog. I'm a force of nature. Hey, there you go, Grayson.
Yeah,
It was a mole. It's a mole.
A mole. Okay. Mole
Yeah, you'll think hands.
Alright, that was an example of a place where I was supposed to use the coin dash thing.
Light feedback.
Yeah, Sonic.
Yeah. Oh, God, I thought you were going to walk off.
That was the end of the level. Oh my god, can you imagine if I walked off there, of all places?
would have been really fun.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe as your defenses aren't that horrible, Eggman. What is this this robot design he's got? I smell a boss fight. Yep, I knew it. This thing's too cool not to be a boss fight. Egg Viper. Like, there's no way you could design something like that and it not be a boss. It'd be disappointing if it weren't a boss, like, really. Okay, watch his patterns, get a feel for what this is. Probably should not be gathering all the... Oh, I immediately see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, that's his hurt phase. That is what I'm looking for. You want to rear your ugly head, Eggman? Okay, that is not what that looks... Okay, this says, though. Okay, well, that's a thing that can happen. So, there is very much an opportunity... Very likely. There's very much an opportunity with that attack to die, if I don't play it correctly. Okay, there's my opportunity. Yep. Cool robot design, Eggman.
It is pretty cool robot design.
Okay, he's all the way over there. Oh, I see. Oh, no, I don't see. I hope if I lose all my lives, it just restarts me in this fight and I don't have to do the whole level again. Because I'm probably going to lose all my lives. This might be the first actually difficult boss we've had in the game. Because I can't just spam the fucking, tracking shot thing on this one. This one's a little bit more complicated.
Just a little bit.
Which means I'll probably die a bunch of times. You know, that's okay. The bosses have been too easy in this game up to now. A good opportunity for it to be less easy. Okay, so I can't just homing jump onto the green stuff. Oh,
You say
interesting.
as you proceed to do exactly that.
So what happened wrong the first time? Why did I die when I tried to do that the first time? Really?
It looked like you pressed the homing attack button all the first time.
Huh.
Either that or you did it too late after you already, like, fell through it.
Possibly. Well, at least now I know that that's a thing I can do.
Right.
Feel like getting hit, Eggman? There you go.
Apparently so.
Eggman loves getting hit.
This guy can lose over and over again and still have the...
How did I die there?
I think you fell.
Okay, cool. It does restart me here. Yeah, but it looked like I just...
Surprised how you fell, though.
It just looked like I fell through the fucking platform.
I would think that too, although I would have to watch that again to know for sure what happened. Anyway, as I was saying, this guy can lose over and over against Sonic and still has the nerve to taunt Sonic.
Oh, yeah. No, Eggman's no good at life, but he's...
Like, you get hit now!
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You're-
hubris has no end. Oh.
I really don't like that whenever he hits me, it basically just immediately knocks me down to my death. I mean, it's one thing to lose my rings, that's to be expected,
If you're
but...
standing on the very corner of the platform, of course that's gonna happen. Like, you could not have been closer to the end, dude, right?
That is fair. Yeah, that time I didn't have that issue. Goodbye, Eggman. Yeah, you gotta, I don't know, sit still for a few seconds so I could do the next attack. Ow. Well, I wasn't that close that time, but the blast was bigger.
The reverse actually happened. You sat still so you could use his attack.
Huh. I was hoping to dodge.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah, I was hoping just that I would just, you know, be able to see it coming and dodge it once it came out, but apparently not. Apparently my reaction time was not good enough. What else is new, right? Me, bad reaction times? That's to be expected. Oh, he's moved on to the point where he's about to do this. Alright. He goes. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Got it. And now we're on the opposite side. Oh, are you ready to fire at me already? You're a fast little bugger, aren't you? He is doing this version. I thought that he was going to be nearby for a second there, but no. Hey, if this is all this is, this isn't too bad, but I'd imagine he has to have, like, another attack. Got really that far? Well, that's frustrating. Yeah, I would have never guessed that it would knock me that far. Not that I was intending to get hit in the first place. Like, certainly I didn't wake up in the morning and go, you know, I think I'm gonna get hit by Eggman today.
You didn't?
I know. Wow. Oh my god, really?
I'd like to confirm that one time that it looked like you fell through the platform, you did in fact fall through the platform.
What?
I suppose the little ledge of the platform on the other side of, like, the little guardrail is not safe to stand on. You have to stay inside the rails.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought he was done. I don't know why I thought he was done. I already know that the number of times he attacks is random, so why was I assuming that it had been enough?
on my end. Hello?
Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties on my end. One moment.
Fair enough. I'm guessing it's not just a problem on my end then.
I had muted this stream, so.
Well, what happened was it got like really loud out of nowhere, and I don't know why.
Huh.
I'm back. We seem to have had a nice... We seem to have had a nice little cord kick moment there.
Oh, geez, really? You can kick the cord?
Yes. That was just a soft version of it.
I didn't know that kicking the cord would make the game super loud for a second.
That is weird. I don't know. What's very strange to me is the fact that it seems to have knocked me back to the main menu here. Am I still streaming? I seem to be, so there's at least that. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was really weird.
At least the game's nice enough to autosave me at the boss. I was afraid I was going to have to redo the level, frankly.
Yeah, it was good that save there.
Yeah. Thank God. That would have been very annoying. Especially because that was not an easy level by any means. Just like this isn't an easy boss. Ah, hey, it's Eggman time. Yeah! I need to stop Eggman from hitting on me.
I guess maybe if you just sit on the continue screen for long enough, like the game over screen, and don't press anything, it goes back to the battle screen?
I guess that would make sense. Kinda odd, but it does make sense.
Yeah. I was wondering why it just randomly like went to the title screen.
Yeah. Well, that we
I was
know.
very confused as to what was happening. Like I was, asking like what was going on, and then all I hear you say is something about technical difficulties, and I'm like, okay, is this something you're not allowed to say on stream, or like,
No, it's just the fact that I wasn't sure if you'd be able to hear it in the first place. What? That didn't work?
I think you did it too soon after the first one. You're still below him.
God damn it. Well, we're gonna be at this for a while, that's for fucking sure.
Oh yeah, another really weird thing is like, I forgot if I mentioned already, like after you came back, but like the game got super loud for a second in like the
that is odd.
Share screen when the cord kick thing happened.
That is odd.
It's a good thing the stream is still working.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Ow. Well, at least I can still hit him. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
God damn it! I needed to turn around because I ran out of room to run.
I was wondering what your plan was when you ran all the way to the edge.
I feel like this is the perfect example of one of those boss fights I talk about where I have like an hour recording of me fighting the same goddamn boss and going, man, this guy's difficult. And then you would wander in here, try it like twice, and beat him on the second try.
There, I mean, I suppose, like, it comes down to stuff like timing and stuff like that.
Yeah, which I think we all know I'm not super good with a lot of that kind of stuff.
I don't like any rhythm game expert or anything like that, but I have some vague sense of rhythm.
And I have almost none. Oh wow, he's already on this stage. Man, that was fast, Eggman. I mean, I'll take it. I think that's the furthest I've made it with him at this point. 3 full hits and survived.
Nice.
Oh, he's on the edge now. New attack. Now, I'm gonna have to figure out how in the world to survive that, but for now, at least I've made it one step further. Probably want to make sure I have rings on hand. He's probably gonna do something like that again, I would bet. Because I'm not entirely sure how to... Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, fuck!
Well, that's an attack.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, no kidding. I'm not entirely sure what I'm even supposed to do about that, if I'm perfectly honest with you guys. Like, the first attack, even if I don't understand it, where he just went down the side with his laser, at least that doesn't, you know, cause me to die. It just causes me to lose my rings. That one, I have zero clue what I'm supposed to do about that. Ow. Gotta love it how every time he hits Sonic, he just goes, yeah! Too early. Give me rings. Got him. Oh, fuck. I thought I reacted fast enough. I did not. Yeah, I definitely think this is the hardest boss so far. Hands down.
You're not playing yet.
Nah, he's ready. Oh, you're already ready, are you? Oh my god, really?
He was ready.
He was ready. Whew. First time we got here in a little while.
Nice. But, sprawl.
Sorry.
It's alright. Don't you sound so offended.
The stream was over.
Alright.
You know how like you go off of a stream but you're still watching it, it goes into like a small version?
Yep.
I can move that around for some reason.
That is odd. Now I got this weird attack.
There.
So I got a little frustrated.
I don't even know what caused me to be able to dodge that, but whatever. Now we got the spinny attack to worry about. No idea what the game wants from me with that. But I think the takeaway is I definitely do not want to stand on the spinny thing. Ah, fuck. Well, I'd rather be dead than... Or, well, I don't mean that.
Well, there you go.
I'd rather be dead. More, I bet I'd rather lose my rings than get flung off the edge. No, I'm kidding. Yes, please. Yes, please. I was just being silly. You were like, you wanna? And I was like, no. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna comment on how, like I mentioned that the ports for this game are like a huge visual downgrade.
Mm-hmm.
One of those effects that I just remembered is like, for move is, when he does that attack where you have to do the several humming attacks to get to him, the walls in the back, like, flash blue with, like, energy. And that effect is broken in all ports.
Well, then.
Like, it's such a cool effect because it's like, this cool lighting stuff, and lighting is just broken in general in all the ports.
Ain't that weird?
Like, the wall turning red when he does that attack, too. Like, that's just gone in ports.
That's unfortunate. Die, Eggman. It's never a fun moment in a game where I'm just dreading getting back to a certain attack because I have so little idea how to deal with it. I know I'm just gonna die as soon as I do get there. Like, if I manage to make it to that phase, I just immediately know I'm going to lose because I don't know how to deal with it. The best I could hope for is to gain a little bit of information for the next time round.
And that is how you do that.
Yep. Okay, now I got this attack. Which, yeah, that seems to be the way to deal with it, is to just jet past him when he tries to do that. Goodbye, Eggman. Alright, here we are. The bad one that I don't know what to do about. Okay, here he goes. I get the impression that maybe I want to stand on it for a second and then immediately jump past. I really don't know what he wants from me there, though. God damn it! And it's so fast. Clearly, this is not one of those cases where I'm just going to be able to, like, death abuse through it, so to speak. I was hoping that might be the case and I wouldn't have to actually figure it out, but it seems like he does that attack back and forth multiple times over, so if you don't know what you're doing, you will die. Still not entirely sure what the game wants from me.
Cece responded.
Oh, did she?
Sorry, I had to eat and it took a long time.
That happens. It's okay. Cece's okay.
I'll 20 and 30 minutes apologies.
That is so Cece. Oh well. Such is life.
I'm starting to get the impression that people will already be over by the time that Cece is back.
Very potentially, because I can tell you this. One of two things is going to probably happen. Either A, I'm going to beat Eggman, and that's probably going to be my stopping point. Or B, I'm not going to beat Eggman, in which case, by probably 30 minutes from now, I will probably be fed up enough that I will be ready to just call it. This is the one where he goes down the side of it. Yep, there he is. Alright, get ready to... Okay, I should not have took that so front on, but whatever. It's not super important that I don't get hit in that one. It's the next one that's the issue. Okay. Okay, at this... We will see if I can figure this out this time. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, fuck!
Oh no.
Wow.
I realized how much platform I had. Apparently less than I thought. But hey, I would say that was a good attempt. I did genuinely learn something there.
Bro.
And arguably something pretty important at that. Like, I learned what the game expects of me. Still kind of a hard, precise-ass thing to pull off, though. I'm not gonna deny that. Hi, Eggman. Oh, fuck. That was the worst possible place that could have happened. Yeah, if I named my episodes, I'd probably name something like Peter Dies to the Egg Viper.
Fair.
I have to turn the screen audio off because I'm getting tired of that Viper music.
No, I get that. You are more than welcome to turn it off. Eggman could go suck 3 decks. I wonder what Eggman would think if he learned that he successfully killed Sonic literally dozens of times.
What was that, sorry?
I said, I wonder what Eggman would think if he learned that he'd successfully killed Sonic literally dozens of times.
God, I can only imagine him getting super frustrated at the idea that there's like a million timelines in which he's won, but he's in the one where he hasn't.
Yeah, that's a hilarious idea. Just like, damn that hedgehog, why do I have to live in his timeline? Sonic! Okay, we're back to this bullshit. Maybe this time I'll actually pass it. Or maybe I won't. Who's to say? Nah, here we are. How long does this fucking attack go on for? Jesus Christ. I think I made it through? Oh, he's going back to this, is he? Okay, so there's a way to hit him in this phase, is what I'm learning. There has to be, or else, I would have been past this by now. Alright, how does the game want me to hit him, though, is the real question. Yeah, what do you want from me, game?
Maybe you were supposed to stand on top of them and that gives you the reason.
That might be the case. I just need to stop myself from experiencing centripetal motion as much as possible.
Centripetal motion?
You're right, it's not centripetal motion, it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm having
I would not do that if
Yes.
you were so desperate to get up there.
I just want this to be over, man.
Rushing this is gonna get you killed more.
Mm. I've gotten pretty decent at all the stuff before that point, at least.
True.
Come on, Lake Man. Do your thing.
Can't believe you make fun of his legs.
I know.
His body shaped like Groot from Despicable Me.
Yeah, no kidding. He really is.
Thick legs.
True.
Okay, that's not that bad to dodge once I know what the trick to that is. Make him start aiming one way, and then just, you know, ball form the opposite way.
Ball form.
I forgot the name.
Fantastic.
Thank you. My brain is in one of those modes today where it just keeps forgetting random details. Okay, we're onto this fuckery again. Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey, that didn't quite work. Wait, what? Did I hit him there?
Oh. Front leg.
What was that? Grayson, what did you say?
Oh, me. Oh, you're asking me what I said.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
All I said was, oh, wait. And then I thought the good was talking.
And what did Umbra say?
From the back, I think.
Huh. Maybe? I'm not sure, but I just... Oh. Yeah, I know, right?
Did you have a theory, Grayson?
I do have a theory.
What's your theory, Grayson?
You know how those, like, green things you can only attack in those, like, some of those attacks
Yes.
are, like, on the tail?
Mm-hmm.
And you can, like, get behind them in that part?
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm supposed to home it. Yeah, that's
my theory.
not a bad theory, frankly. Could certainly be.
Of course, I've never, like, seen them attack in my life, so I wouldn't know, like, the answer for any particular reason just by, besides just looking at it and theorizing.
That is fair. And I certainly don't have any better guesses, so I'll give that a go, you know?
Like, I've absolutely seen this attack enough times to, you know, tell someone how to do it, but,
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, I'm not familiar with any of the other attacks this boss has.
Out of curiosity,
Or wanting to do it.
have you seen any of these boss attacks before me today, or is it just that you're now familiar with those attacks because you've seen me do them 10 billion times?
Do I?
Out of curiosity, are you saying that you're familiar with, say, this attack because you've seen me do it a bunch of times, or had you already seen this attack before at some point, just not the one I'm struggling
I've
with?
already seen that attack with, like, the blue energy one. I've seen that a bunch of times, but I haven't seen any other attack the boss has to, enough to make sense to know how to dodge it theoretically.
That is fair.
Everything else I know about this fight has been learned from me watching you.
That is fair. Brutal fight, by the way.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I don't know how they expected. I don't know how they expected kids to do this. This is nasty.
Honestly, they probably expected kids to just, like, give up and try some of the other stories and then come back to this later.
That would make sense. Okay, we're on to this bullshit again. Okay, I'm trying to get to the tail. I don't know that there's a good way to do
I
that.
don't think so.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to hit him from the front. I don't really know how else I would deal with this otherwise.
Yeah, I actually
Ah.
just noticed.
Hmm.
I just noticed something about that attack.
Oh?
It doesn't tell us anything new necessarily, but, like, it seems like whenever you slightly touch, like, the top of the spinning platform, like, Eggman does a, like, surprise voice line.
Huh.
So I'm guessing that's supposed to indicate that that's something you're supposed to do.
Huh.
And
That...
he goes like Nanto.
Yeah, which definitely sounds like... Well, toll usually is used as a particle that's associated a lot with, like, positioning, and non's probably, like, nunny, so... Probably something along the lines of, how the hell did you get there, Sonic? Oh, way too early. God damn it. I got impatient.
Do you think Eggman is frustrated that he went through the trouble of building like this giant cool ass machine and Sonic is just repeatedly dying, not to the machine, but just like falling off the edge?
That would be funny. I could see it.
Yeah, I definitely think that Eggman is the kind of person who would get extremely pissed or disappointed at the idea of Sonic dying to anything other than himself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like, if I were to just fall off the platform like now, he'd be like, oh, well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Happen, but it would be over his head for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. He would be thinking about it while, like, in bed at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why couldn't this have been me?
Absolutely. 100%. His greatest rival died through faulty footsteps. And not his own actions.
Indeed. Like, he could probably try to be, like, rationalizing it to himself. It's like, oh, what was I doing, though? Because my disregard for OSHA, like, you know, things,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I did it. It was a totally smart plan to make it unsafe so that it would fall. But,
Yep.
like, deep down, he'd, like, not believe what he's saying. He's, like, trying to say to make himself feel better.
Exactly.
He would.
That's hilarious. I love that. Yeah, this is definitely the epitome of an unclear boss when it comes to how to do damage to him.
I definitely get the impression you want to be closer when he does the, like, platform attack, but...
Alright, let's get closer then. Oh! Get on the speed needle and you'll make it to the cockpit. Wow, I got to the point where the game is genuinely taking pity on me.
I didn't notice that. I think you just never hit the hammer before.
Probably. I didn't even know there was one.
I guess there's just one on the other side.
That's fair. Ah, fuck. I tried so hard to get on that. I did not.
Yeah, again, like, the faster you try to go, like, the more you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait for the next cycle if you don't get it on that one.
Or you should never decide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't go fast, Sonic. Chili dogs! Sonic says, no, chili dogs!
But I guess the hit arm is, like, between the, like, spinning top things, because it seemed to happen consistently when we went there.
Yeah, that is odd.
And I think they, like, go for where you were when they start moving. And I think you're always moving, like, after that, so you don't land on it because you moved since you were in the place where it was aiming for.
That does make sense. It's one of those things where trying not to die actually is making it harder for me to figure out what I need to do. Which is kind of ironic. But also probably the reason why a lot of bosses take me as long as they do to figure out. And a lot of games, not just this one.
That's understandable. I mean, this boss just doesn't look fun.
No, I agree, it really isn't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that, like, you should think of it as something where I'm, like, you know, having a bad time, per se, by the way. Like, don't take that as a, oh, I'm not having fun. Like, it's more
I
of...
thought when you said I'm not having fun, then you meant I'm not having fun.
Fair enough. I probably shouldn't have been so quick to agree with Umber. I forget that we have someone in the audience here who's very invested in me having a lot of fun with this, so I need to be very careful if I'm going to...
Well, you can be honest. You don't have to, like... Be
Yes.
careful about what you say, just be honest.
You're correct, but, you know, because you like the game, I can't get away with a case of, you know, maybe bashing on the game lightly when I don't mean it and not worrying too much about, you know, where that goes from there. I need to make sure that I'm, you know, explaining exactly what I mean if I'm going to levy some criticism, because I want to be fair about it. To be precise, I would say that my mind is in Hollow Knight or Celeste or any of these other games modes. Am I enjoying the experience of the game itself? Probably not. Am I enjoying the experience of having a fight that I have to bash out how to do it on? Yeah, because I have this weird, I guess, slightly masochist side of my brain that enjoys bashing my head against a problem like this over and over and over and over and over again until I get it. So, in that regard, I'm having fun. But perhaps not in the way that you would probably hope I would be having fun. Okay, that works.
There you go.
Still finicky as...
Just about to, like, say something else, too.
Yeah, that's still finicky as hell, though. Jesus. Oh, he's back. What are you gonna do now? Probably the same attack from the looks of things? Ow. Come on, I need that ring back.
Take it carefully.
I will try my best.
Because that's usually the part where you just, like, start jumping wildly to try to hit him, and just jump off the side.
That can happen.
That time Sonic fell and it was Eggman's fault.
True.
Yeah, Eggman can take that win. Tell you what, I am starting to get to the point, though, where I am getting a little tired of this, so we'll go until I get the next game over, or until I win, whichever happens first.
Oh.
Oh, a what? I didn't...
I just wasn't expecting it to be so soon.
I mean, I've already probably been at it about 20 minutes since Cece left her message saying she'd be there in a half hour, and I said that one way or the other, I probably wouldn't make it that long.
Fair, I guess. I didn't realize.
That is fair. When you're doing something like this, I find that you're very aware of the time that's passing. Or at least that's my experience with it. But yeah, again, don't look at me as not having fun. For fuck's sake, really? I hate those moments where it looks like I should land, but I just fall through. But yeah, again, you shouldn't look at it as me not having fun. It's just me, you know, having a Celeste moment.
That's fair. Yeah.
His Hans no game is perfect.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, like, I don't want to say anything bad about the game. I'm just, like, you know, when someone says that they're not having fun, that, you know, it's hard not to feel bad about that.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I need to be more clear when I mean what I mean by that. I was too quick to just agree with...
I get that. I'm just saying, like, in response to your thing, in response to that thought.
Yeah, I was just responding
By the
to...
way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, mind if I say something I think you might be missing about the one particular attack, though?
Sure.
It's not just jumping on the platform and then, like, jumping up to hit him. You have to wait till you move the platform up when you're standing on it. In
Wait,
order to
really?
hit him.
Considering...
You did it once, I just don't think you realized.
I didn't. I've been trying to avoid standing on the platform more than a few microseconds, because the first time I was on one, I got flung off of it, like...
You jumped when
Yeah, I think that's because he jumped.
Was it? I just assumed that happens automatically, and you just die. Which was me misreading the
Well, you need to
situation.
stand on something, certainly not.
Ah, fuck. Messed that up that time. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter too much. That particular attack.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was like, I was really just about to say something about that, like you figured it out, but then the next time it was an attack, you didn't do it, so I was like, oh, I guess you don't know.
No, I just accidentally got it right.
It makes me so nervous when you get like that.
That is fair. Hey, Eggman, do your thing, please. Hey. Do you want me to... Yeah, just stand... Oh my god, that is so much simpler than I was making it. Jesus. Yeah, thanks, Grayson. Good lord, that is so fucking hard to read, and what they want from you is so simple. What the hell? That's honestly kind of annoying how simple that ends up being. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay, what's your last attack gonna be? Please just do the same thing again so we can finish this. Okay, good. And then, of course, I botched it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Very Peter moment.
At least we understand it.
Yep, that's just a Peter moment in a nutshell. Like, what do I always tell you? I know how to do something, it just comes down to actually fucking executing it then. And this is what I always say when I say that that's the kind of thing that Grayson would just have perfect as soon as he knew what he needed to do.
It does remind me, I saw an anonymous stream of someone who hadn't played much Toho, trying out Legacy of the Kingdom.
Oh god,
Oh no.
that sounds like a bad time.
Point device mode, so like the whole retry thing. It was 6 hours. The first hour and a half was normal game progression, and then the remaining, like the remaining 4.5 hours was just clownpiece, and I felt so validated.
Clownpiece is hard, there's no denying that. Good lord, though.
Oh, and the best part is he never beat it.
Good
Oh my
lord.
God.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. And we got this attack again. Did it right that time.
Nice.
Yeah. At least I know how to do this final attack now, and he's kind enough to do it 3 times in a row. So I just have to actually execute correctly 3 times in a row. Okay, that's 1.
Thanks, Hedorb.
Yes, thank you, Hedorb. Yeah, I don't want to be standing there, but I wanted some more rings beforehand.
He can just destroy the platforms. Why can't he just destroy all the platforms? Is he stupid?
That's a good question. Probably is the answer. I'm gonna mess that up. Nope, surprisingly enough, no. I did mess it up though, but I think we're just gonna reset here. I think I'm better off just letting him reset as opposed to doing something dumb. Oh, I see. I'm on a timer basically at this point. Oh, this is a bit of a problem.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. I need to get it right this... Nope, that's just too much. Apparently you were on... Apparently you were on a timer.
Mind if I remind you about something?
Sure, I suppose.
He aims for where you are when he, like, is about to throw it. If you move from the spot that you're standing when he does that, then you won't be able to just jump onto it without, like, trying to move onto it. Meanwhile, if you stand still and just jump at the right time, then you'll be perfectly on the middle of it.
You know, that is fair.
That's a good strat.
Yeah, I feel like you'll probably forgot I said that, so it might be worth reiterating.
That is fair. This entire boss just feels incredibly non-intuitive. I just did that way too early. Good lord.
Oh well.
That's just live.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm not gonna count that as a real attempt. Like, I just died within 5 seconds, man.
Oh, fair.
Look, I want this to be over, and if I have a chance of finishing, I'd like to take it, and I think that, really, I only need to get there one more time. I'd like to have one more real attempt, you know?
Fair.
I get it.
Oh, so I had made up the role about me stopping when I got the game over at a point in time when I genuinely did not think I was going to know any more than I did before when I got that game over, which turned out not to be true. Yeah, you gonna do your thing there, Eggman? He is indeed. Okay, easy enough. Why does he even try to do that attack? It's proven multiple times over not to be effective.
Probably like stopped at a certain point.
Indeed. This one. Okay, yeah, that works a lot better. Let's grab some of these rings before he destroys them. Okay. Let's do another platform here. Just have to do it one more time without making a dumb mistake.
So if you're blind or you don't know that mechanic, then it becomes like a really hard boss, but once you understand it, it becomes super easy.
Yeah, honestly, you're 100% right. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah, god damn. He's always up to something. Saying Eggman's up to something is like saying the sky is blue.
I can't believe there's going to be one final chief like attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, luckily...
I think they warned you about it, but geez.
Yeah, the warning kind of made it easy enough to dodge. It was not a good attack. It was like, oh look, another tile's gonna disappear.
I guess that's why he's destroyed two if it's only two left, because otherwise that would be stupid.
Mm-hmm. Tails. Tails has tails. Nice. Wait, is Tails singing?
I don't think so.
That would have been hilarious, but it's just fucking Tails singing.
Probably talking.
Yeah. Wait, that was the end of Sonic's story?
Yep.
Really?
You did it.
I was assuming that we were going to face fucking Chaos 7. That's interesting.
Well, it is just 1 out of 6 stories, and
That is
there
fair.
are 5 left to go.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some more of that, because I definitely feel like there's a lot of questions that are left unanswered. Like what happens when Chaos gets all 7 emeralds, for example. Or, you know, honestly, what the hell was happening in Sonic's, like, vision that he had. It's a lot of curious stuff. Well, that was a fight.
Yeah, that was.
Brutal fucking fight, too. And like Ubra said, once you know what you're supposed to do, it's not even that fucking bad. It's just...
It's trivial.
It's just one of those cases where it is not choreographed well, or not choreographed, what's the word I'm looking for when something's... Telegraphed, thank you. It's not telegraphed well at all. Like, most of his attacks do not look like they are what they are.
Like, if you need a cage board to tell you how to deal with an attack, it's probably not a Sonic.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I agree with that statement, but I don't know if it was needed per se, but, you know, it's good that it's there if someone is not able to figure it out.
That's fair. I feel a little bit like you're calling me dumb here, but I know you don't mean it that way.
No, it's just, you know, everyone has things in games that they miss, and this just happened to be a thing for you. I certainly have a lot of things, like, when I'm playing a game, and I'm editing it, and I'm like, God, why the fuck did I miss this? I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, everyone just has those things, you know?
Yeah, like the light-up blocks earlier today as well. You know, honestly, I can't fault myself too much for having 2 of them in the same day, when at the same time, every other stream we've done of this game, I pretty much picked up on everything immediately.
Yeah, it's relatively few, like, things you seriously miss that, like, I do about it. Like, for the whole story. Like, when you were confused in the other parts of this playthrough, I was also confused. Like,
yeah.
One of those cases where just, like, you know, you're supposed to explore and, like, find stuff, but...
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like this. Those, like, 2 cases were, like, the only times in the entire playthrough where I was like, wouldn't be to figure this out.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, the answer is I may never have. Like, there definitely are some things where what I really need is just a reset of mental state. Like, and if you weren't here, quite frankly, what would have probably ended up to the reset of that mental state would have been me stopping for the day and coming back another day, and then probably figuring it out when I'd forgotten half of what I was doing and going, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Because that often has been the case.
That was the final boss for Sonic Story.
Yeah. Which would be quite something. But no, there certainly are some examples.
Like you were going to beat it, because it would have been really awkward and, you know, you start next time and you beat it, it's like, oh, that's all for Sonic Story.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's one of these things where every once in a while I just have something I'm stuck on, and what I need to get my brain thinking again is just distance from it.
Good memories.
Honestly, in retrospect, that is actually the hardest attack. I mean, it's not hard, don't get me wrong, but in retrospect, that is actually the hardest attack in that fight. Because all of the other ones, it turns out there's a relatively simple solution to. That one, in theory, you have to get him aiming in one direction and then quickly, my brain's dying. Ah, it's Sonic! We'll just say ball form the opposite direction. Anyway.
I think you did it the first time by jumping around the boss, so...
That's true. Probably also. I feel like that was probably a bit more finicky, though, which is why I stopped doing it.
That's fair. I wouldn't really be able to comment on an attack without knowing how Sonic controls in this game, so there's not much I can say about it.
I would say that it's moderately well. I think that there are some limitations to it, and I think at some level a lot of those limitations are a lot of the reason why it is that I, did struggle and die in places that probably seem kind of dumb to you. Just because ultimately, it is a little difficult sometimes to control Sonic. As much as I, would like to be able to say that I'm good at it, I'm not that good at it. But, I made it through.
You did.
Anyway.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the story so far? I know you mentioned a few of the things things that you were wondering about, like, you know, the questions and whatnot, but do you have anything else any other thoughts you want to share?
I will be right back, and then before we close out, I'll share those thoughts.
Sounds good. Ah, darn, the music was playing, but now it's not playing anymore. Well, while we're waiting, what are your thoughts, Dupa?
The game's a little dated for my taste. I can see the appeal of it, but like I wouldn't go back to this for nostalgia or otherwise.
That's fair.
It was funny. I was using the Japanese, like voice lines intentional, or is that just something I didn't patch?
It was intentional because, I mean, this is a problem that's never really entirely gone away, but especially in these earlier games, the translation could be a little, how do you say, fucked up? It's like, I mean, a lot of the voice actors in English are great, though, but, like, some of them just weren't really up to the task, especially Tails' voice actor, who is a literal child.
Oh no.
So that's part of, I was playing over, like, why we have, like, the Japanese thing. Partially because of, you know, the translation not being the best, or using, like, the subtitles to make it more accurate, and, yeah. I need to, like, share, like, an infamous Tails, like, voice line at some point, because, yeah, there's some line delivery issues with Tails in particular. Again, can't really blame him, he's a literal child, but...
Speaking of little children, I'm kidding, that's Amy. Amy's not a child.
Amy was not voiced by a literal child.
Hang on, we're gonna get to this menu so that it will stop trying to put me on the demo menu. But, yeah, you asked me what my thoughts on the story were. Well, like I said, first of all, I will say 100% that it's one of these where very clearly they're leaving us hanging on a lot of the details, and it kind of feels like it just cut off at a random point where we really didn't get much closure. If you will, it feels like the Toho fighting game syndrome of, oh, a character just went, fought a bunch of people, and you learned a tiny bit about everything that's going on, but that's about it. Tune in next time for more information. I don't know how much I like that form of storytelling. I think that there's something a little odd about that, frankly, outside of a visual novel is set up, but, you know, at the same time, I'm not going to say it's horrible by any means. As far as the story itself, I think it's certainly interesting enough. It's an early 3D platformer story, which is to say that it's relatively simplistic. It's certainly not a very complicated story, but I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that either. I think it's charming. I like the characters. I think that they developed, you know, a pretty intimidating version of Eggman here for, you know, Eggman, which is to say he's still a little bit of a joke, but not like a complete joke either. You know, I think that the idea of, God, I'm trying to think of his name, Chaos. I think the idea of Chaos is certainly very interesting. Although, again, I find it kind of odd that we set up for a race the bad guys for all the pieces trope, which I imagine there is a TV trope for that, but I don't know what the name of it is. But it's kind of odd that they set up that trope but did not see it through. Usually in these sorts of stories, when you have that trope, it always ends with the good guys failing, and whatever the thing they were trying to prevent from happening ends up happening, and then they have to deal with the repercussions of that. I've never seen a case of just, oh, well, I guess Eggman didn't get the 7th one. Okie dokie then. It's kind of odd. I'm guessing the other character stories will expand on this. And further, it is kind of odd to leave the whole, like, vision Sonic had hanging as well, but I would guess that, you know, I'm gonna guess that this route gives me the rest of the pieces to that one, but I'm not 100% on that. I'd have to wait and actually see for myself in regards to that. Still, it's curious.
Oddly enough, I do know, like, the sort of full, complete version of the story. I don't actually entirely remember which stories give you with what pieces.
Yeah, that's...
Although obviously each character does have their own perspective. Like, you encounter all of these characters throughout Sonic's story, but it's like, what were they up to? Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be frank with you here. There's only 3 characters here that I can really imagine having much of any importance, but I imagine that there's probably something happening with the other 3 as well that I just can't see. And for the record, those 3 are Sonic, Knuckles, and Amy. Tails, I feel like, was with Sonic the whole time. What could Tails' story be that's so different? And the other 2 characters feel like they're just kind of there.
But you'll certainly have to see what's going on with them once you play the story.
Absolutely.
What story you'll play next?
It's a good question. You know, so there's 3 trains of thought with something like this. And I'm coming at this from the visual novel perspective, because with a story like this and the way that they've set it up, that's really the best way for me to think about this. There's kind of 3 ways that one could attempt to do an all routes with something in this structure. There's going with least important first, building up to most important, which that kind of mentality is to save the best for last. And if I were to go that route, I'd start with big next, because, well, big I can't imagine being very important. Then there's the opposite direction of most important next, because I'm most curious about it, in which case I go with Amy's route next. And then the third would be the route the developers intend, which is almost certainly Tails. And, you know, I'd say it kind of depends on the setting with these sorts of things as to what's the best to go with. Frankly, I feel like with a game like this, I'd just say probably the developers route, which in my mind, that would be Tails next. I'm probably going to do Tails next, but, you know, you can sort of see what I mean by 3 separate ways of thinking about this, at least.
That does make sense. I don't think any of those are particularly bad options.
Yeah, who knows? Between now and the next time I play, I might change my mind. I can say that it won't be Knuckles and it won't be Gamma, unless for some reason something massively changes my mind about one of the 2 of them. But I feel like Knuckles is in the same category for me as Tails, as a character that I mostly just play in order to play in the order of things, and in that case, Tails would come first anyway. And Gamma feels about as interesting as Big, which is to say that I don't think he's going to have much of a role here. But I do think that Big has even less of a role, so if I was going to go the lack of importance method, it would be Big over Gamma.
That makes sense. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you play through some of the stories.
Yeah, I absolutely intend to. One final thought I'd say is that, you know, excluding everything else, I genuinely do very much like the work that they did with trying to make this feel like a living, breathing world in some sense. I mean, in the context of a 90s game, obviously, this isn't like, you know, some game that's big and open world or whatever, but it's trying very hard to give you that sense that there's other characters in the world that have their own little stories and tales and interact with each other, etc. Like the various townspeople, for example. I appreciate that. It's a nice little touch.
True. Like I said before, they definitely wanted to make like a Sonic RPG, and the sort of ideas they had when they were thinking about that never really left the development team when they decided to craft the concept.
That's fair. One last question for you. When I do these other characters' routes, do I keep the same Chow Garden, or do I have to get a new Chow Garden?
Pretty sure it's the same.
Okay, good, because I really, you know, I'm attached to my chows.
Speaking of, did you want to end out with seeing your cows, or just stop it here?
I think we'll just stop it here. As much as I like the chows, at the same time, I feel like we've been playing for quite a while, and I'm kind of done for the evening. But this was a lot of fun.
That makes sense.
Don't worry.
I have no idea whether like the animals are specific to a character, so maybe you'll want to start the next one by, going to see them in Sonic.
Maybe. But yeah, don't worry. I will be back to this game in the near future. I am certainly interested to see and do more of the things that are present here.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, why don't the 2 of you close out if you have anything else you want to say to the future lovely people before we call it a night?
What was the question? Sorry.
If there's anything either of you want to say, why don't you say it now?
I mean, not much besides just get out to killing people like usual.
Winners don't do drugs.
That's a good piece of advice, Super.
Sonic says don't ride the washing machine.